So today we're going to be looking at Michael Harding's Genuine Naples Yellow Light versus Winsor Newton Naples Yellow Light. This one is only like $10. This one is $50. And I'm just here to showcase like how different they are. First thing I noticed is that the Genuine Naples Yellow Light is kind of closer to lemon yellow than it is to the cheap Naples Yellow Light. And I'll be referring to this as the cheap one and then this one as genuine. So I'll be mixing them with permanent green lights, cerulean blue, and permanent rose. So this one's a genuine. It's a lot more vivid than the Naples yellow. And one thing that I should know is this one is, it's a mixture of like three pigments, whites and orange and yellow, which is kind of weird. It's a dirtier color, but then I use it a lot. So this is the mixed with the green lights. And oh shit, it's not that strong of a tinter, but let me put this over here. It's what I've noticed with the Genuine Naples Light is that it looks very vibrant, but then the color just sinks in to whatever's being mixed, which is not really something you get with the cheaper ones, the cheaper pigments. It just blends like nicely, like it just matches well. So that one is the genuine, and then this one is it's a bit too much. This one is the cheap Naples Yellow Light. And let me just put a bit more onto that. I usually use the cheap Genuine Naples Yellow Light like as a replacement for titanium white, because it's not that powerful and it maintains somewhat of a warmth. I'm just trying to match the value of the genuine pile, but here is a comparison. I like this one a lot more. I like this color a lot more because it looks nicer. That's all I could say. It looks nicer, because this one, like, it looks like you mix yellow with green, and that just makes it like it's too vibrant. But then let's add a little white to it to see if we could have that sort of dull kind of color you get with the cheap one. Yeah, that's a lot nicer when you add titanium white to it. It kind of flattens it a bit, but then it still has that vibrancy. Yeah, kind of like it like sits underneath very nicely. Yeah, it's a bit more, it's a bit nicer, I guess. A bit nicer. Let's move on to the cerulean blue. So this is it's a bit too much. I'm trying to match, the same paint piles with it. Uh, yeah, this is a genuine pile. See what kind of green it gets. Yep, that's kind of dark, kind of green. You know, I kind of fucked up my blue brush, but you know, it's for the video. Anyways, to the cheap one, a bit more of this. Yeah, that's not very good of a tinter. It's not very yellow, it's more leaning towards whites, which I like. But if you want yellow, the genuine is definitely the one you should go for. Yeah, that is not green. That is not green. Is that more cerulean blue, I guess? Yep, it's a big difference in terms of the actual yellow in the name. Yeah, this is more like white. It's, oh my god, like, yep, it's a bit darker too. Yep, you aren't getting quite the yellowness in the cheap one. Yeah, let's try bumping it up with some titanium white. Let's see. Yeah, this is like a lot nicer. It's not quite the color I'm going for, but I could tell you that it is a lot nicer than the cheap Naples Yellow Light. Yeah, it's like a lot smoother. It's a lot smoother. Let's move on to the permanent rose. Now for the permanent rose, I'm going to use titanium white because, you know, it's a nicer color. I really like permanent rose when it's mixed with whites, titanium white, because it just has this very unexpected pink. You know, permanent rose by itself looks very intimidating and like way too fucking like dark red, like bloody red. But you know, with whites, like it's very, you know, it's nice. It's very nice. All right, so here's my piles. I'm gonna use my whatever the fuck this is. Yep, genuine. Here's a genuine mix with the titanium whites and permanent rose. Look at that. Look at that. Dude, that's fucking nice. That's very nice. Damn. It's like orange. It's orange. And then here's the cheap $10 one. It's very hard to like match like the value and the color, like the hue of the with between these two, because this cheap Naples Yellow Light is like, it's kind of a different color than the genuine. You know, here's a cheap one versus the genuine. This one has a lot more. It's It's a bit more, it's a bit cleaner than this one, but then this one's a lot more flatter. It's a bit flat because I guess it's the white inside of the, yeah, this one is it's subtle, but the vibrancy is subtle, but then it's a lot richer than this one. This one looks, you know, looks nice. Looks very nice. Let's add a lot more whites. Here's another white pile. You know, let's fuck around. Just do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah. That's really nice compared to this one. This one doesn't have much depth, the cheap one. Yeah, I'm not sure if the camera is showing it, but this one definitely has a lot more depth to it than the cheap one. Wait, now let's, all right, here's the blue. Let's go a bit quick here. Here's a genuine with the cobalts, and then here's the cheap one with, no, not cobalt, cerulean. Yep, you're gonna get a lot more tinting with the genuine because it is actual, it's an actual pigment, actual single pigment. A lot more vibrant, a lot more whitey. You know, it's like, damn, it's a big difference. Or, and it's not very big, but then yep. The cheap one just gets swallowed up so quickly. Anyways, yep, that's the video. Here's the first little playthrough that I went through. Yeah, look at it all you want. Here it is. You know, yeah, I was just playing around with it. But yeah, yep, there it goes. Here's a genuine, and then the cheap Naples yellow light. Single pigment, 3 pigments. $50, $10. Anyways, that's it.